Hello friends, welcome back. This is the last ShakeTube video of 2017. This brings about the end of the 15-week read-along of Shakespeare plays, in which every week we read a new play, and on the Friday we discuss it on our YouTube channels, what we thought about that play. It's ending appropriately on one of what's believed to be his last play written, The Tempest. Very famous play. I knew nothing about it. I've never read it, never encountered it anywhere, and so this is my first reading of it. So the basic plot is we open up with a tempest, a storm, and it's sinking this ship with several sailors on board, and they come to find themselves on this island. The storm was generated by Prospero. He's the former Duke of Milan, and he's a bit of a sorcerer. He, along with his daughter Miranda, were marooned on this island by his kind of evil brother Antonio, who wanted the dukedom for himself. He collaborated with the King of Naples, Alonso, and also a friend of his, Sebastian, to bring about his brother's downfall. And Prospero has, I think, always sought revenge, and this is his opportunity when he sees this ship sailing by with these people on board. So he creates this tempest, sinks this ship, and the people kind of miraculously wake up on this island. One of the people on board was an honest lord. His name is Gonzalo, and he actually helped Prospero. When he was being exiled, gave him lots of supplies and things to sustain he and his daughter while they were on the island. So he remarks about the oddity of finding themselves on this island, and their clothes are all, in mint condition, like the days they bought them, and it's like they hadn't gone through this whole sinking and everything. So he suspects something odd about the island. Prospero, I think, like I said, he's sort of out for revenge, also to seek revenge also on the fact that, his daughter's life was sort of taken from him. She's stuck on this island with just him, and there's another man on the island, which I'll get to in a minute. So her whole life has just been, all the possibilities that it could have, gone to, she's just stuck there. So on this island, besides now Prospero and Miranda and these other sailors and things, there's a man named Caliban. He's the son of Sycorax, who was a witch who kind of ruled this island. She since passed away, leaving behind her son, and also a spirit by the name of Ariel, a magical being, supernatural powers, but the witch was able to trap this being within a tree. She was punishing him, and then she died, and he ended up stuck there. So Prospero was able to free Ariel, and Ariel kind of, served Prospero after that, doing all sorts of supernatural things, including creating this tempest which sinks the ship. Also, Caliban comes to sort of show Prospero the island and everything, and then ends up serving him as well, but believes the island belongs to him, and he's very jealous and angry with Prospero as well. The characters were, I have to say, all kind of flat for me. I didn't really invest anything in them. I just didn't really connect with them. I didn't think there were, I don't know, it just seemed surface characters to me. There was even an attempt at some comedic element by two other characters, Trincolo and Stefano. They were both, one's a jester and one's a sailor that was on board the ship. I didn't think their bits were all that funny within the book. There's also an attempt at a little romance, kind of insta-love, you might say. Also on board the ship was the King of Naples' son, Ferdinand, a young man of the same age of Miranda, and when the two meet, it's instant love. I think this, seeing possibilities of a future for his daughter, Prospero, his anger sort of dies, sort of the tempest within him sort of fades away, and his anger towards the others dissipates, and he ends up just forgiving him, and the story just sort of like peters out. It sort of just ended flat, like, okay, you've forgiven them, they have a chance at a future, but you're all stuck on this island and you have no ship. I don't know what the outcome is going to be after that, and you still have Caliban on there who believes this island is his, and he's angry at them being there in the first place. So I don't, it seemed like an unresolved ending to a certain extent to me. There were a couple memorable lines, things I've heard from other places that I recognized. one where Prospero just says, we are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. And there's another part where Miranda sort of encountering all these people suddenly. Like I said, she's only seen her father in Caliban before this. Suddenly there's so many people, and she's like, oh, wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it. Those were the only two lines I remarked on within the pages of it. There's no, eloquent soliloquies or anything, or really moving passages. Like I said, the characters all seemed kind of flat. It kind of petered out at the end for me, and I was a bit underwhelmed, sadly. Yeah. That's just basically all I have to say about it. I'm sad to see this read-along end, but I'm also kind of glad, because 15 weeks was a bit long, and moving into the holidays, there's lots going on that takes up a bit of time, having to, try and squeeze this in every single week. But I have enjoyed it. Hope you guys have enjoyed these videos as well. I want to thank Lukash Books and Curtis at Curtis Books and Film for hosting this read-along, and hopefully we'll do it again next year, maybe a smaller time frame and maybe some different plays. Like I said, it was fun encountering some that I had never read before, and yeah, it makes me want to read some more. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you have read The Tempest, what were your thoughts on it? Let me know down below, and I'll see you next time.